we are going to solve inequalities. As was said before on the Google slide, it is just like solving equations. So we just simply do the opposite operation when we move a number over the inequality sign. And we do the opposite operation as I said. So if this is plus 5, because we're adding, when you carry it over, it'll be minus 5. So let's do it. So it's x less than, write back the 8, minus 5. X is less than 3. So that's the solution. Now we need to write it two ways, via set notation or the number lines. So set notation would be x is such that x is less than 3. And on the number line, we don't need to draw much. So it is less than 3, so I'll put 3 here. We have 2, 1, 0. Show the arrows that it extend. And because there's no extra line at the bottom, the bar at the bottom, we won't shade the circle. So you put this here. And what are the values less than 3? They are 2, 1, 0. So once the x is on the left-hand side of the inequality sign, and the inequality sign is pointing that direction, then your line will be going in that direction. Sorry about that. In that direction. So we're going to do the next example. X minus 7 is greater than or equal to 5. Again, we're going to do the opposite operation. So it becomes x greater than or equal to, write back the 5 first. The opposite of minus would be plus. So x is greater than or equal to 12. Notice that there is an extra bar here. So first let's write the set notation, which is x is such that x is greater than or equal to 12. Now we need to draw the number line. As I said before, you don't need a lot of this. So we want to put a value R2 less than it and a value R2 greater than it. All right, so we put the circle above the 12 and greater than, again, the x is on the left-hand side of the inequality sign. So if it is pointing that direction, then it will be going in that direction. Those are the values. Values greater than or equal to 12 would be 12, 13, 14, 15, and so forth. We shade it. We shade it because you have an extra bar there. All right. Now we have 3x less than or equal to 12. So the operation taking place is multiplication. So we do the opposite operation. So the opposite of multiplication is division. So we see x less than or equal to, write back the 12 first, and we're going to divide by 3. So that's equal to 4. Set notation is x is such that x is less than or equal to 4. So what are the values that are less than or equal to 4? All right. Again, put the 4 in the middle. And we have 5, 6, 7, and we have 3, 2, 1. Put the arrows to show that the values extend. Draw the circle over the 4. And again, the x is on, oops, something is missing. X is less than or equal to 4. So the x is on the left-hand side of the inequality sign, so it means it will be pointing that way. And these are the values that are less than or equal to 4, and I need to shade the circle in. That's it. And the last question, x divided by 2 less than 10. So the operation is division, and the opposite of divide is to multiply. So we have x is greater than 10 multiplied by 2. X is greater than 20. So the set notation would be x is such that x is greater than 20. And then for the number line, as I said before, put 20 in the middle. You have 21, 22, 23, and we have smaller values, 19, 18, 17. Put the arrows in, put the circle above the 20, and the x is on the left hand side of the inequality sign. It's pointing to that direction. And so there's no bar there, so we don't shade it. You may ask, but what if the x is on the other side? If the x is on the other side, try and rewrite it so that we read from left to right, x is less than or greater than a number. That's it for solving inequalities.